From Snakes on a Plane to Dumb and Dumber, let's talk about some of the most stupid movies that were genius. Let's begin with a sleeper hit, Hot Rod. This movie was so predictable, but there's no other movie where I can watch a stuntman trying to jump 20 cars on his bike. It's a strange but hilariously entertaining movie full of stupid characters. The story centers on Rod, who wants to become a stuntman like his late father. But his stepfather, Frank, thinks he can never become a real man and mocks his dreams of becoming a stuntman. He thinks that the kid is a big loser, and they have sparring sessions where Frank beats up Rod. One day, the guy returns home to find out his stepfather is in dire need of a heart transplant.
In fighting sticks. Very, very lethal.
Oh, Rhodesian, of course.
He doesn't want Frank to die without getting his respect, so he plans to raise funds for him. The 2007 comedy film is close to Saturday Night Live, but maybe that's because SNL stars Andy Samberg and Bill Hader had to deliver the dialogue. I lost it when the viewers met Isla Fisher's Denise, an obvious, predictable love interest. And when Rod tells her she looks pretty, she goes, "What?" And he nervously says, "You look SHITTY." Life hits him with so many ups and downs, but nothing hits him as hard as his accident before he passes out. The sleeper hit movie is fun, and honestly, even though it's extremely wild and funny with its one-liners and nonsensical plot, Rod's mail truck jump is unforgettable amongst fans of the cult classic. Let's switch up things and talk weddings now. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. A sleeper hit. There are a lot of moments in this film, but it was sweet to watch two lovers getting married despite their differences. The movie touches on culture, heritage, and absurd traditions. Tula is a 33-year-old Greek woman, and her large and noisy family just wants her to get married to a Greek guy and have children. But she has dreams of becoming something more than a wife and a mother, and eventually she gets the opportunity to work in her aunt's travel agency. She becomes more stylish and modern and starts putting on makeup. She falls in love with a guy, but he's not Greek, and that's the biggest problem because her family isn't ready to accept him. Her father, Gus, is super upset about the fact that the guy isn't even a member of the Greek Orthodox Church. So what does the guy do? He wins them over by being baptized at the church in a kiddie pool. The most chaotic and hilarious moments begin when they're planning the wedding. The movie is all you can expect to see about the stress of planning an event. It gets more chaotic when the bride and groom are from completely different backgrounds. That's exactly what happens in this movie. Tula's family managed to design the most hideous bridesmaid dresses, and even managed to misspell the name of Ian's mother on the wedding invite. This 2002 movie was relatable. I think that it was underrated as well. The title of the movie gave away the ending. You can figure out that she does get married eventually. Next up is a movie that is super true to its title, Dumb and Dumber.
It doesn't have any bubbles.
I think this movie should be synonymous with the word It's hilarious and leaves you impatient. It's the most enduring comedy ever. Like, you'll feel uncomfortable watching it even today, but the gags are timeless and Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels pull it off. They wear formal attires and compile several great moments, which will just leave you laughing till your stomach hurts. The plot is insane.
Quick, give me another bottle. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Come on, come on.
Both Harry and Lloyd are and broke, and they both lose their jobs at the beginning of the movie. For reasons, of course. Lloyd still thinks he has a chance with the wealthy and gorgeous Mary. He thinks she's the solution to his love life and also his finances. The poor guy never really gets to go where he wants to. That plot line is most of where the comedy happens. Their cross-country trip is hilarious, and I still can't get Lloyd's most annoying sound in the world out of my ears. It's a mystery if Mike Starr has done so. And the most iconic yet horrible scene has to be at the gas station when Lloyd is at the wrong place at the wrong time, and his buddy Harry walks into a toilet just in time for a manly love appointment. Loyal fans of the movie are never forgetting Carrey's line, "So you're telling me there's a chance?" Dumb and Dumber has to be my favorite movie. Some of the jokes become better with every rewatch. You should consider watching it if you haven't. Next, let's talk about the movie with a super predictable plot, The Holiday. There's something about this rom-com. Maybe it has the stupidest plot ever. Anyways, you just want to put on a cashmere sweater watching this because it's Christmas time and you have to watch two ladies get over their exes after the guys cheated on them. Iris is trying to get over her ex-boyfriend, but then she learns that he's gotten engaged and she's still in love with him. It's super frustrating, but it gets interesting when movie trailer producer Amanda finds Iris's cottage on a home swap website. And you know the rest. They exchange houses for the holiday season, meet local guys, and fall in love. The movie is full of gorgeous visual designs, and apart from the exes, the entire cast is charming.
Would you mind if I sat? I feel like I might bump into you.
Sure, yeah.
But overall, the movie is some sort of a fairy tale, and it gets and predictable every minute. I think you can pass that with the unlimited gags and clever writing in the movie. I know I said that this movie has the plot ever, but I think the next movie on this list topped that. Snakes on a Plane. Scratch off The Holiday because this movie is so the plot is just trashy. An FBI agent is on a plane guarding a key witness to trial, but it all goes wrong when someone deliberately releases snakes on the plane. Like they thought having snakes attack passengers mid-flight on an airplane would be entertaining. Maybe the movie does get entertaining and ridiculous. Never thought watching something like this would be fun. But when you watch Samuel L. Jackson trying to control the snaky situation in the most hilarious ways, it's just so entertaining. The viewers and passengers have to survive a flight from Hawaii to LA with lots of angry snakes. So the tension never goes down, it only builds up. This movie is simply hilarious and delivers what the audience wants. Finally, let's close this list with the latest internet buzz. Megan.
You just did the one thing I asked you not to do.
If you want me to just preview this movie bluntly, I'll do just that. And Anne doesn't want to spend time with her recently orphaned niece, Katie, so she does what every parent wishes they could do.
What we've been working towards.
Megan?
Model 3 generative android.
She develops an AI doll, Megan, who's programmed to protect a child from emotional and physical harm. But the AI becomes self-aware and learns that killing people who annoy or bully Katie is its main task. Now, the movie has a strange plot, and there are even silly scenes in the movie, like Megan was wishing Katie goodnight and suddenly started singing the chorus of Sia's Titanium. That's so random. She also randomly starts dancing to distract her next victim. The evil doll is terrifying, but she's stupidly hilarious. That's all I've got on movies that were genius.